how it felt like watching all my friends get rich while I was selling Mofaya in the streets. I think it felt great. I'm always happy when other people succeed. I'm always happy for other people. You see, the thing is, one has been successful before, and I know what it takes, and I know that everybody is walking their own journey. Yes, there are times when you get those thoughts like, justice, when is it happening? When is this thing happening? Remember when I started, I think, well, any business person or any entrepreneur, when you start, you think your things will be popping maybe at least in 3 years. Well, for us, it took longer. I mean, we are now getting into our 10th year. It's 10 years later. We started the project just a year or two after the World Cup. It's now literally, like 10 years later. So that's how long it's taken. And it still doesn't pay us. I still don't make money in my pocket off of the business, which is a decision we all took as shareholders in the beginning, that we're going to walk this mile, we're going to walk this journey together, and it's a long haul, and we have to keep reinvesting into the business and replenishing the stock. And as the demand grows, as you keep growing the business, it's not your money, but it hasn't been easy. Financially, it hasn't been easy, of course. It's been challenging, but those are some of the sacrifices that you have to take if you're on a generational mission. It ends up being more than just about money. In the beginning, yes, you think you'll make a lot of money, but as you get older, you get to embrace the fact that it's not yours. It's for future generations. It's even for your great-grandchildren. It's not even for your child anymore. So it's you having to look at other options of how to make money now so you can pay your bills now, because this vision does not pay you now. It'll forever pay your children's 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 children. As they say, that when we build, we have to look at building generational wealth. So I think all you entrepreneurs out there, what you can learn from us is you can sacrifice the short-term gains for long-term paper. And when the long-term paper might come when you're no longer here, or might come for your children or for your children's children. So when you start this big vision or generational mission of yours, you must understand that you're building for the future. You're building something that'll be here 100 years from today. So you must not have any financial high expectations off of it. But then again, find a way on how you can pay yourself now with your low-hanging fruits to be able to live, to be able to pay your bills. But when you're on a vision like ours, yes, money will come. It'll be a lot of it, but I mean, it's no longer even your money anymore. It's like when they say, you want to be that generation that plants an oak tree. An oak tree is a tree that is going to mature in 80 years, when future generations are going to be enjoying the shade of that tree, but the people that planted it are no longer around to actually enjoy the tree, or they are too old even. So it's one of those things that you have to have heart, you have to have relentlessness, you have to have acceptance that I'm doing something bigger than me. I'm on a mission that is generational. I'm on a mission that is going to impact generations of lives to come. So that's what one has been pursuing over the years. So, but it's been great to see other people succeed. It's been great to also see other people that you sort of inspired, who started after you, succeed, because that's what we started this thing for, right? The message was, let's create our own things, let's create our own brands, let's support our own money, let's put our own money in things that keep the money revolving around ourselves. Let's wear local brands. Let's create local brands so we can support them, and consciously let us live this thing that we're preaching. And that's a decision that I took, and that's why I've been living this thing. I've been living local brands. I've been practicing what I'm preaching. But it's been incredible to see others succeed, because they've been inspiring me. We inspire each other. We cross-inspire each other. It's been an incredible journey to walk. It hasn't been easy, but it's been one way. It's taught me a lot about myself. I think a lot of people will tell you out there who are entrepreneurs that, as you pursue this journey of growing, or just anybody who's, even though you're not an entrepreneur, just pursuing personal development, you'll understand that it'll teach you more about who you are. It'll teach you more about self, things that you didn't know about yourself, strengths that you didn't know that you had. And you'll be surprised at what you are capable of, because some things you think you can't do, or you think you can't be capable of, or you're not capable of, and you actually are. But you can only know that once you've got your back against the wall and you don't have any other options but just to, come up with ways for solutions for yourself. And those solutions have to come from self and understanding self. And understanding self, you have to go through that journey of, educating yourself about yourself, finding out your history, finding out about your family lineage, finding out about, working on yourself, personal development books, training, looking after yourself, self-love, and understanding the solutions are within and not outside. They're in here, they're internal. And the battle is in here. The battle is in here. It's not out there. It's not what the world says. It's not about what your friends say. It's not what is out there. It's not what is trending, but it's in here. It's in here. It's about bettering this person. It's about letting this person be inspired by all these other things that they're experiencing around them. So it's been quite incredible to see everybody else succeed. And I want to inspire you. I want to encourage you guys out there. If it doesn't mean when it doesn't happen now for you, you should feel bad when you're seeing your friends succeed, when you're seeing them get married, when you're seeing them, buy the brand new car or graduate or, succeed in that business. Or, it doesn't mean that you are sala morago. It doesn't mean you salele mova. It just means that your time hasn't come and you're running your own race. You're on this lane. So stop comparing yourself with other people because you're walking your own journey. We are all on different lanes. And you have to be okay with that. And you have to be content with it. I know that from time to time, because we are human beings, you're like, but God, when is this thing happening? You want it to happen today. But you have to be okay with it not happening today. You have to be okay with other people succeeding. You have to be inspired by them. You can't be somebody who feeds off of jealousy. Jealousy doesn't exist if you want to be pursuing your own things or success or just your own personal development or just you becoming the best you can be. You can't be vibrating that low. You have to vibrate on the family of love, compassion, inspiration, motivation, kindness, love and all those things positive. You have to be that type of a person. So somebody else's success means your success too, because they are you are them. You should inspire each other, and that should be your mindset. That's how you should look at things. That's how I look at things. I'm always inspired by my peers. I'm inspired by my guys who are even younger than me. I'm inspired by everybody, even people that are not in business, people that are not entrepreneurs, just people, how they carry themselves, how they better themselves, how they excel in what they do. I'm inspired by everybody. I take inspiration from everyone. So I'm always inspired when other people succeed. I'm very happy because their success means my success too. We're all not competing, guys. The pie is too big. There's a big audience online, over 1 billion people. There's a big audience in South Africa, over 70 million, almost 70 million people live in South Africa right now. So you can't be competing with anyone. Anybody else's success does not take away from your success. And that's how I've looked at it. And just that's how I'll answer that question as to how I felt like over the years, pushing and growing and selling my brand in the streets and watching all my friends succeed and all their businesses grow on the side. If it's anything that it's done to me, it's inspired me. I've never had any ounce of jealousy. I'm just a positive minded person, positive mental attitude at all times. So I started the gym every morning to get myself going, and I just vibrate like that the whole day, the whole week, the whole month. And I focus on me. I focus on my lane. I stay in my lane. I don't bother other people. But when I see others' success, I get inspired by it.